We hear you're having trouble with your RC3 best. Get your jotters out and let us do the rest. You weld yourself in and let's get your fix in with Monday Night Predictions. Monday Night Predictions.
What's up, guys? Matty Cool here. Welcome to Monday Night Predictions for May the 4th. I am your resident expert for the Heineken, and that feels great to say. As we all know, the Heineken is the most prestigious club rugby competition in the world, and I'm glad and appreciate that I am your expert for this set. Heineken semi-finals, leg 2. Okay.
Hey guys, Chris Kamara here, just joining Matty Cool for the predictions tonight. Happy for Matt to lead through, and go ahead, Matt.
Just before we run through them, I just remind viewers at home and listeners at home. Viewers at home, of course, if you're watching us live on YouTube with our webcam set up, but otherwise you're listening, obviously.
And of course, you've had the virtual reality Monday night experience. For those of you who have purchased an Oculus Rift, you can tune in now at YouTube, finger your way around the stadium, around the office, and the studio, and maybe take a seat behind us. Oh, it'll be a laugh.
Okay, I'll just remind the listeners the results from last week. It's important for the aggregate scores, isn't it? HMega Powers beat Lanark Sun 40-21.
41-21, wasn't it?
41-21. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 41-21. And Pescan Wild beat Scrum Wars 14-7. So bearing that in mind, let's go through our Heineken predictions. First of all, we got the second leg, HMega Powers versus Land the Rocking Sun. Rocking Sun are going to need a heroic effort to claw back that 20-point deficit. But I was speaking earlier, Chris, in football terms, we don't like to cross reference at all. In footballing terms, actually just a 3-0 away win will see them through. I've seen...
Eh?
Well, I'm just thinking in footballing terms.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
Well, as in, like, if this is like a Champions League semi-final in the football, and...
Okay.
I'm thinking in football context, to make it simpler.
Is 3-0 good?
Well, it's tough, but I've seen 3-0. I've seen 3-0 second leg wins, which overturn a deficit before. And so let's not write them off. But I'm going to write them off anyway. So Mega Powers will win 21-14, and that'll be the end of Rocking Sun. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I think Mega Powers are going to win as well. I think Rocking Sun, after that 20-point deficit, might be turning towards the DHL Jekyll and All fixture, because it's a hell of a mountain to climb, but you know what they're like. They're a very clutch team. Still, Mega Powers 14, Rocking Sun 7.
Yeah, if there's one team that's going to overcome the mountain, it's actually going to be Rocking Sun. So, out of all the teams in RC3, in rugby, Rocking Sun are the team to do it, but I just don't think they'll do it today. Scrum Wars is Pescan Wild. Obviously, Pets won the first leg, and I think they'll win the second leg too. So they'll go through to face Major Meg Powers in an all-Tadcaster final. I'm for Scrum Wars 7, Pescan Wild 21. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, interesting. I think Scrum Wars are going to overturn the deficit. I think they're going to win 21-14 at home. I didn't think Pets looked convincing. And unfortunately, that would mean the away points to Pets would send them through. But I do think Scrum Wars will win this leg. And I do hope that we see a Scrum Wars final. They've had quite a journey in this cup. And as a little tip of the hat to the date, Scrum Wars, May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, May the 4th be with you, everyone. And Chrissy will come back with DHL 13, but for now, signing out with the Heineken Cup theme, like the legit one from a few years ago. See you in a bit.
How's it going, guys? Chris Kamara back with the DHL 13 fixtures as your resident expert. I'll be DHL Resident Expert, guiding you expertly through the nooks and crannies, the passageways of the DHL Match Week 13. First of all, we have the pick of the litter! Giacomo versus Land of the Rocking Sun. What have you put, Matt?
So I think Jacqueline will win this game and therefore win the league. And the reason I think that is because Rugson have got that Heineken semi-final midweek. Jacqueline will got a rest week. Jacqueline will are in good form. Rugson are in bad form. So therefore, put 2 and 2 together. Jacqueline will to win 14-10. Chris.
Yep, and I've gone the opposite way. There's enough doubting of Rocking Sun here. They are the clutch team. They are the world elite team. They lost last week with their B team to Jurassic Punt in quite a surprising result, which has put a lot of pressure on them to win against Giacomo here, but they can do it. And if they do it, I think they're primed to take the lead because they have Emu Plains at home next week. I've gone 17-10 to Giacomo. To Land of the Rocking Sun, I mean.
Chrissy Swisheroo!
Mordor versus Council of Sin Bin and Dell. This is Derby. What have you got, Matt?
Okay, so in the last fixture they drew 21-21, and I can't see much difference in these teams again. Therefore, it's my obligatory draw of the week.
Obligatory draw of the week.
I've gone for 14-14.
Interesting. I think these fixtures always come up with always put out a good game. I think that Mordor actually looked the better team this year, and I think they will take the win 28-17. Emu Plains Penitentiary versus Hands in the Ruck. I think Hands in the Ruck will take this one 14-7 on the road. Pompey's looking to cement his team in the Heineken next year, and I believe that is probably the only thing he could do at this point to save his job. What about you, Matt?
Yeah, I got Vans in the Ruck. Comfortable away win, and that'll put them right in the driving seat to get the Heineken third space.
Emu Plains, nothing to play for here. They'll be trying out players. Their priorities are getting out of prison. Xingje Islanders versus Jurassic Punt. I want to believe in Xingje, but I don't. 14-3 to Jurassic Punt, and this will make the race for Heineken very interesting.
Yeah, I'm the same, Chris. I want Xingje to do well, but they're just falling flat towards the end. So I've gone for Jurassic Punt. Bouncing back, they must be buzzing after beating Land of the Sun. It must be elated with that. So 17-7 to Jurassic Punt for me.
And fitting for your pick of the litter this week, I'll be playing you into the MLR Week 10 with a little tune from Japan. See ya!
Hey guys, welcome back. Major League Rugby Set 10. This is the finale, the grand finale of the league. We sort of roughly know that Walt Disney's are probably going to win it now. Who knows, right? More surprising things have happened in rugby. So let's see. MLR 10, I'm your resident expert.
Major League Rugby. Resident expert.
Let's get predicting. First, we have Walt Disney's versus Exit Strategy. 35-0 for me. Chris, how about you?
I do believe that Blazing Saddles Verminators is the first fixture of the night.
Of course, yes. I'm reading off the old generated fixture list. World Rugby had moved the fixtures around to make it more exciting for the viewers. So we start off with the Dead Rubber, Blazing Saddles versus Terminators, and
Your Simplies of the week.
Therefore, I've gone for 7-14 to Terminators,
14-10 to Blazing Saddles.
which leads us on to the next game, which will be RFC WWE versus Delta Force. World Rugby trying to give Delta Force a chance to get on top of the league before the display. But in my opinion, Chris, I don't think they'll take that chance. I think WWE will turn up today, slow the game down, really frustrate Delta Force, who aren't in the best form anymore. 14-0 to WWE. It's a shutout.
WWE cannot climb, nor can they fall. I don't think they'll care too much about this fixture, but Delta Force will have something to play for. 14-7 to Delta Force. They will tie with Walt Disney's, and maybe they will lead on points difference.
Yeah, if only an expert would know the points difference, but I don't. So I think
Walt Disney are on 122, Delta Force are on 111. There's an 11-point gap.
Oh, we saw.
So if Delta Force win and Walt Disney's lose, Delta Force will take the title.
Yeah. And that leads us on to the finale. Walt Disney's versus the worst team in the league, Exit Strategy. And because of those two teams, I think it will be a really big win for Walt Disney's. Really hefty defeat on Exit Strategy. 35-0 to Walt Disney's. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, sorry to build the suspense like that. It's going to be 28-7 to Walt Disney's. They will take the trophy. Do you have a hunch about any of these games, Matt, or is it just general predictions for you?
Well, my hunch has been pretty bad recently, and I'm aware of that, fans. But don't you worry, because my hunch for this week, and I think this will be the one that changes it around, and I think WWE beating Delta Force is my hunch.
It's Matty's hunch.
So, obviously, I know you're at home saying, but Matty, your hunch has been wrong 4 out of the 5 past times. But this one will be different, because I got a hunch. Anyway, thank you everyone for listening to this May the 4th edition, May the 4th be with you edition of Monday Night Predictions. We'll be back next week, May the 11th, as always. Same time, same place, for the DHL 14 finale. But for now, see you later.
See ya!
Imagine the pain that I bring if I say it, I'ma join in the streets of this thing. It's a K-I-N-G-N hill, wildest man in the world, and I have no fear. I'm the mean and the mean, the nightmare dreams, the root of all evil. Weak fear me, yeah. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wig split. Somebody gon' get their ass kicked. Somebody gon' get their wig split. Beat 'em up, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck, beat 'em up, break his neck. I'm a crazy and I'm coming through the door, quick to whoop you up and knock your ass to the floor. Think I'm playing with you, but this fist gon' hit ya. Always in the hood, #1 with splitter. Never try to stop, cause you know you can't compete. Live by your rubber, get thrown in the street. It's more about the act up, you better cough a back up. I'll be the next fool in the hood, body stacked up. Somebody gon'